Greetings from the United Arab Emirates. I'm Andy Cuthbert and I'm running for you with a team called the Culinary Unity, or Team Andy. A group of diverse individuals, as you're going to meet very soon. We're running because we feel that we can make the change and we can make a difference that you, the membership of the World Association of Chef Societies, have been asking for, talking about and demanding. What we plan to do is to do what you want us to do together. We want you to tell us and we want you to be with us to plan our collective future for the sustainability not only of the association, which is already 100 years old, but also the sustainability of our industry. Your work as presidents, your work as continental directors, your work as committee members can never stop. You're volunteers like all of us. You have been volunteering in your countries. Some of you have been volunteering on the board. Some of you volunteer on our committees. But now is the time for you to get more involved and to really see how your volunteering can make the change that we need to see in world chefs across the globe. We're running for you and we want you to run with us. That is our big ask of you today. Vote for us, run with us, be with us for a positive change, because it lies within a collaborative effort of all of us to make tomorrow better. And that is what we need to be thinking about every single day. Just like you in your kitchens, how do I make my menu better? How do I satisfy my guests better? How do I make my hotel run better? How do I make my business better? How do I make my people better? How do I make myself better? So a shared vision together from us with you to world chefs is what we believe will make tomorrow better. Who are we? We're a team of as diverse as the nationalities we are. We're as diverse as the countries we live in, and we're as diverse in the parts of the industry we work in. Christine Hartvigsen from Norway, past president of Norwegian Chefs. More importantly for me, past president of the Nordic Chefs. The Nordic Chefs Associations were guided under the leadership of Christine. She is a powerful lady within the Nordic. She is a powerful lady within our team because of her dedication, because of her tenacity, her love of growth of the young, her love of the Green Chef movement, sustainability, her love of pulling people together like she did with all those associations in the Nordic, which we can all aspire to be, on how to bring multiple chefs associations in the same continental area together. We can all look to a visionary like Christine and her teams from the Nordic on how to make things better for the next generation. And she's already working on that with several of the European countries, sharing what they have done, how they have got through to be a cohesive and collaborative group of chefs associations. She's all about inclusion and sustainability. Dr. Rick Stephen, the head of the Culinary Committee, the man who makes the competitions happen, the man who makes the noise for the judges, the man who keeps the judges in line. But most importantly, a man that continues, even in his retirement, he's not that old, but even in his retirement, he's still working with young people, still training, still teaching, still putting his hand on the stove, guiding the young all over Asia. And chapeau to Rick for doing that. Not just sitting back and putting his feet up. No, he's out and about. And Rick, as a committed culinarian, I have requested Rick to be my vice president because of his history within World Chefs, his knowledge of World Chefs, his knowledge of over 30 years of World Chefs, is very important for me because we need to maintain the greatness that has been happening for the last 96 years plus in the World Association. Empowering through Rick the young will help us grow as an association. Alan Hosted, Luxembourg, the home of the World Cup, one of the most aspiring competitions for all of us to go to. Alan runs it. Alan also runs the culinary school, the hospitality school in Luxembourg. I've had the pleasure of working side by side Alan in business during Expo 2020 here in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, where he asked my company and myself to assist him in the running of their pavilion. And the professionalism, the style, the standards, the people that came to work with us from Alan's hospitality school were exemplary. These are the type of people that we need to encourage to come in and remain in the hospitality industry. We don't want them leaving after 5 or 8 or 10 years because they seem to think that working in another industry is better. But people like Alan teach such a great culinary, but also hospitality mandate to these students that he is a perfect choice for us to have on our team to make us even more diverse. Our anchor is our father, Uwe Makiel, the ex-president or past president of the Emirates Culinary Guild. He was president for 24 years after our chef Mike Lee was the first president and Uwe was the second. For 24 years he was president. Uwe took the Culinary Guild from a club to a world-renowned association. He grew the association to compete in the World Cup in Luxembourg, in the Culinary Olympics in Germany, all over Asia, building young people, building teams to compete, but more importantly, he was able to give people an opportunity that maybe they would have never had in their lives, and that is to get out and improve themselves, improve their skills. And now we see many of the young people that Chef Uwe has mentored or Chef Uwe has touched over his 30 plus years in the United Arab Emirates being executive chefs, pastry chefs, cluster chefs, and who have immigrated into Canada or Australia or into England or the island to better their lives and better their families' lives. This is because of Chef Uwe. And that's why Uwe is on our team to anchor us, to keep us focused, to keep us honest to the white jacket, but also to keep us honest as a group, as the culinary unity, to make sure that we do what we say we're going to do.